Sorry? Oh, we didn't. Did we record yesterday?
Oh no, we didn't. We're ready to go when you are.
So that's right. I've got to put this on.
For anyone running late, we can see him. You've got your second mic turned on, Bob. You just have to go live on that and tuck that through your calls.
This one's on.
Yep. Alright, so I'll put that on the mute. Turn it and release. That's on. Talk.
Test, test. Ready? Ready?
You know who that is. You watch.
Error, error, recording error.
Okay.
Testing. Yep. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. We're now live on the internet, streaming through Facebook and through hobbyfishing.com.au. This is Lowrance, round 8 of Hobie Kayak Brim Series. Good to see you, James. Hobie Kayak Brim Series 11. This is day 2. We have 70 anglers competing here in Port Macquarie, New South Wales. It's going to be a fairly reasonable way in here, so we might just rip straight in. If I remembered all the sponsors, I might just thank them all. First, I can turn around and look at them. Well, I'd like to thank, first of all, Lowrance, obviously, the round sponsor, Daiwa, who sponsors the series, Mortgage Corp, Power Pole, Cranker Lures, TT Lures, or Tackle Tactics, Hobie Polarized, Strike Pro, and now I'm in trouble. I got to look around. JML, Lure Fans, Gerber, and I think we've done it. If I said Pro Lure, that is. Thanks to all of those companies. Great support. They keep our series going. Okay, we might get things underway. We've got a couple of helpers that need to weigh in. Have you already weighed in, Mark? Mark Young's going to come up. Mark's going to help down at the photo area, fish release area. Mark Young is from New South Wales. What are you sitting on at the moment, Mark? You're in 19th place. You're on 1.16 kilos. You have 4 fish today. Well, let's see how you go, mate. 1.98 kilos. Mate, congratulations. You're in the lead.
Call it off, eh?
All right. You'd love to. Thank you, Mark. We've got Doug Baker coming up next. Yeah, get that water out, Doug. Saves me having to do it. Doug has got one fish today, a nice looking fish. Looks like it's over the average. The average size fish yesterday was 450 grams. Thanks, Doug. You want to grab that, Doug? Definitely over the average size fish. Good fish. Okay. He's 700 grams. What do you think about that, Doug? Worth coming up for?
Very good.
33rd place. Disappeared pretty quickly off the screen. Well done, mate. Good to see you again.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you. Slowly rolling up here. Mitchell Madison next. Mitchell Madison is currently in 23rd place with 900 grams. He needs 225 grams to take the lead. I can't see his two fish doing that. Do it easy. They look like they're a bit under the average size fish, so I'm going to go about 900, 800, 670. He's happy. 14th place, mate.
Thanks,
well
mate.
done. Brilliant effort. It's Jack Gammy coming up next. Jack's in 17th place. He'll have 4 fish, yeah, for sure. Jack's got 4 fish. He needs 1.74 to take the lead. Definitely got the lead here, I'd say, Jack. By the weight there, this is going over 2 kilos. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Okay, 1.88. Jack's currently in first place. He's also 6th place in the Angler of the Year points. Angler of the Year is the way competitors manage to get into the Australian team to compete at the World Championship. We don't know where the next Worlds will be. Thank you, James. You still helping out, James, today?
Yeah. I can get over there.
James helped us yesterday. I forgot to thank you, I think, James, so I'll do it right now because, oh, yes, got over a kilo, mate. So you're in 15th place at the moment.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you. Next up, we have it currently in 41st place, Trent Rogers. Trent's going to scream up the leaderboard here with his no chance. 1 fish today. Here we go. 540 grams, Trent. Not bad, mate. 24th place at the moment. Tony Petty looks like, well, I'm jumping the gun there. Yes, Tony Petty's coming up. Tony's from Victoria. He has 4 fish today. He was in disappointing for him, 34th place. My gosh. Tony Petty, I'm disgusted. Okay, well, mate, you're going to see it go up a bit, but this is not a huge 4 bag, is it? It's take you up a bit here. Let's see how you go.
Put your foot on the scales.
Put your foot on the scales. 1.61 kilos. He's happy with that. He's currently in 4th place. Tony, have a good trip back to Victoria, mate. Jeremy Thomas from Sydney. No, Wollongong. I remembered. Late, but I remembered. Same fish as yesterday, he reckons. He marked it. Yeah, just under average, huh? 42nd place, 1 fish today, and your fish today is going to come in at 380. Yes, he's lost a bit of weight since yesterday. Good on you, Jeremy. Thank you, mate. Here he is, Paul Dunlop. The Merriweather Madman. I've got to get rid of it. You've got a kilo of water here, mate. This could take a while. Sorry, he's got a litre. Just weigh it. It's going on, Paul. Don't worry. Paul's got 4 fish, which he must be happy about, weighing 1.52 kilos. Paul, you're now in 18th place.
Good
Thank
work.
you, mate.
Thanks, Bob.
Gary Hanson's up next. Gary's in 48th place at the moment. Gary's from Victoria. He weighed in 1 fish yesterday for 360 grams. Did you go any better today, Gary?
Yes.
Just, yeah, this one's going to weigh 400 and something grams. Maybe. Not working, Gary. Okay, we didn't talk in there, mate.
Yeah.
No. Gary, 490 grams, mate, in 30th place. Thank you. Lex, the Ton Curry kid. I remember Gary. I'm Gary. I remembered Lex. Oh, look, well-drained bag, mate. You get everything out of your sack. 410 grams, 22nd place. Well done.
Too bad on the Masters.
See you, mate. Too bad on the Masters. You were hoping for a prize pack. You're still in the lead there, mate.
Not going to happen.
Lex, well, just to recap on that, the Masters division, Lex Court, who was just up, is leading on 1.29 kilos. Up next, James Hayes. Hey, James. Just the one fish again. One fish yesterday for 390 grams. He's sitting in 47th place. His one fish today weighs 360, and you've moved up to 36th place at the moment. Thank you, mate. Neville Enright's up next. Neville had one fish yesterday. Three fish, sorry, he's got one fish today. Three fish yesterday for 1.35 kilos. Thanks for correcting me, mate.
No worries.
Today he's only got one fish. Currently in 21st place. Here we go. Neville, 450 grams. You've jumped up to 15th place for the time being. Well done. Thank you. Steve Crawley from Queensland. I think Steve's in the top 10. Steve's in 8th position.
Not for long.
Not for long, you reckon? Still reasonable, Steve. Well, I'd say you're going to jump to the top of the lead. Oh, maybe Jack will stay in top. Who knows? Hang on, how about tell everybody that, not me.
No, you're right. If I had the third one still, it'd be good.
What happened?
Died.
That's unfortunate.
Cannot figure out why, but yeah, was not well, so it got let go.
Ah, well, that's a shame. Okay. Currently in 8th place, we have two fish here going on the scales. The two fish are weighing in at 860 grams. That puts you up into 3rd place.
Nice. It's just nice to be led across the border.
Let's hope you stay in the top 10, mate. Well done, Steve. Thank you. Looking like the hippies coming up next. Andrew Taylor, he gave it another dunk in the water to try and get as much weight as he could. I noticed that. So I'll give it an extra drain just for you competitors so you all know. Oh, it's not a bad bag. Is it? How many fish? 4, yeah. Okay. You're in 24th place. Yesterday you had 3 fish for 1.17. You need 2.13 kilos to take the lead. You're going to be close. 1.76, which puts you in 4th place. Yeah, got to be happy enough with that. Well done. Catcher. Matt Cameron up next. Matt had 4 fish yesterday for 1.47 kilos. Let's hope Matt got his 4 fish again today. Let's hope he went to a different place where the fish were a bit bigger. They were.
He went to the same spot.
You went to the same spot. You caught their mum and dad today. Okay, here we go. Well, again, there's another 30, 40 grams, 50 grams.
Don't tip too much.
That's it. Okay, here we go. You need 1.83, 2.37. You are now the new leader.
Thank you. Can I weigh one for Big Brim too,
You
please?
can weigh one for the Big Brim, Matt. You can weigh 2 if you want. Try this one first. Okay, he's going for the Atomic Big Brim, which is worth $100. The current biggest brim is 960 grams, if I'm right. Am I right? Yep. Here we go. 760, Matt. You're right. You think, okay. Thank you. Okay, So Cullen D. Martina from New South Wales has the current biggest brim for 960 grams. You can come up, Sean. Sean Hill weighed 2 fish yesterday. Sean is in 28th place. They weighed 960 grams. Sean needs 2.89 kilos, and this bag's of 2 fish is not going to do it for you, mate. Definitely not. Okay, you're in 28th. Let's see where you'll go now. 580 grams, 21st place. Okay, thanks, mate. Good on you, Sean. Coming up next, we have Matt Jorgensen. Matt has 2 fish today. No, 2 yesterday. He weighing 800 grams. Today, Matt's got 1 fish. He needs 3.0. This fish needs to weigh 3.05 kilos. What do you reckon?
It'll go close.
It'll go close. Might go close in grams to 3.01. Here we go. 360.
Ripper.
Ripper. On you,
Thanks, mate.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for being part of the series. See you again. Here we go. The Central Coast locksmith. I'm glad you didn't have the microphone in your hand. Central
Hey,
Coast
Bob.
locksmith. Good, mate.
You
Jason,
can hold my empty bag today.
I'll hold your empty bag. It's a bit slimy. Let me
Terrible.
It's done.
Shake
there
it,
you go.
shake it.
There was not much to shake.
Shake.
Okay. Shake and bake.
That's terrible.
320 grams. You're in 9th place, though, believe it or not.
Yeah, not for long.
Not for long.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you. Good on to see you.
Take care. All the
Michi,
best.
good to keep coming, mate.
I will.
Good,
Thanks, Bob.
good. We've missed you at the tournaments. Jason, we used to be at all the tournaments. Travelled all around the country. Here we go. It's the Frenchman, Cedric Lopez. Bonjour, Cedric. Ça va? He's only got 2 fish, but they've got a bit of weight in them, or one of them has. Cedric needs 3.85 kilos to take the lead, which he's not going to do, but you've got 1.13 kilos there, Cedric. Are you going to weigh one of them? Yeah. It's not going to take. It's not going to take 960 grams at that weight, but you can still weigh it. Yeah, go for it. Just to find out. You hold it. You can take it out. Drop your old boy in here. Okay. Nah, Cedric. Here we go. It's a nice fish, though, Cedric. You'll want to know how big he is. It's 820 grams, mate.
Thanks.
You needed 4 of them. You take him back. Merci beaucoup. Next up on stage, we have Warren Cossell from Queensland. Warren has 4 fish today. He only weighed in 1 yesterday. 1 fish yesterday was 570 grams, so it was a good size single fish. What's that? Can't do my maths, mate. Over 120 grams above the average. So today's fish, you're in 44th place. Currently, you are going to jump to 6th place with 1.92 kilos. Good on you, Warren.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks for travelling all the way from Queensland, mate. You Queenslanders have done a great job attending this event. Really appreciate it. Okay, next up we got Heath Hardcastle. Heath is from New South Wales. I'm going to give somebody a microphone. I've been forgetting.
Thanks,
I'll
mate.
go, Heath. Thank you. You've got 2 fish in here, Heath. Where did you go to get them, mate?
Break wall and off the wharf here.
Ah, that's right. I saw you on the break wall this morning. Took a couple of photos of you out there.
Better than the donut yesterday.
Donut yesterday. So you're in for the monster mover here. Yeah? Mortgage Corp monster mover. That's you have 930 grams. So you've
Happy
gone
with that.
from, good on you, mate. You've gone from 0 to 930. The monster mover, thank you. Monster mover is the person who who makes the biggest difference between day 1 and day 2 in their weights, and they receive a prize from Mortgage Corp. Corp. Francis, how are you, mate? Take that, thank you.
better than yesterday.
Better than
Three's better
yesterday.
than 2.
You have 3 fish here, Francis. You got 2 yesterday. Where did you go to today?
Similar sort of areas. Went up into the canals early on, and then just fished down the wall this afternoon.
You were fishing with your son earlier. I saw you fishing by yourself later.
Yeah, had to get rid of him. He was
Yeah, burden.
he's driving me crazy.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
Okay,
Too
mate,
much
let's
chatter.
put these fish on. 3 fish. You're currently 35th. You need 3.02 to take the lead, which you're not going to do, but you've got 1.14 kilos. You're now in 16th place.
Thanks.
No worries, mate. You're going to get some Angler of the Year points through this, so, well done. Scott Sandylands from Queensland. Scott's in 40th place. Scott had 2 fish yesterday for 740 grams. There you go, Scott.
Hey, Bob.
How was your trip down?
Yeah, good.
You drive down by yourself or
Yeah,
with
it's good from Grafton down now. It's a good drive, so
a good drive, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you had to go through all of that
Yeah.
slow 80k stuff. That
Yeah.
kills you, doesn't it? Okay, mate. 2 fish. You are in 40th place. You have 740 grams at the moment. Let's see how we go here. 710 grams, 1.45 altogether in 26th place. Thanks, Scott.
Simon.
Safe trip home, mate. Next up, we have Mark Knight from New South Wales. Mark's in the Masters division. The Masters are 60 to 64. I don't make the Masters, mate. I'm too old. Gosh. I'm a Grandmaster. I might start competing. Okay. Yesterday, Mark had 2 fish for 790 grams. Today, he's got 2 fish again. You reckon these are going to weigh more or less than yesterday's? Same 2 as well. 38th place to 27th with 1.44 kilo total. Today's fish weighed 650 grams. Thanks, mate. I keep forgetting to give everybody a microphone. Here we go. Malcolm, you're taking the mic, mate. Give us a rundown of your day.
Went as close as you can get in New Zealand, staying in the boundaries, and sat there. I was re-rigging at one stage. Jim thought he was going to have to chase me out through the heads. Lost track of where I was.
Yeah. Well, Malcolm was as far as you could go along that breakwater. We were watching guys surf. I could take photos of guys surfing and turn the other way and take photos of Malcolm. So that's as far as you can go, all right. So well done, Malcolm. You got 4 fish today, only 3 yesterday. You were on 1.21 kilos. You need 2.64 here to take the lead.
Yeah, they're like me. They're a bit skinny.
Yeah, you're on 29th place. Let's see where you go now, mate. 1.67. You moved up to 6th place. You're sitting in the top 10. Not bad.
That's all right. It's the big boys to come yet.
Yeah, the big boys are coming, but you're still up there. Well done. Thank you. Danny Jobson from the Hunter Valley. I'm guessing Cardiff. No. No? Where? Wait up. Where are you from, Danny?
I'm from Cessnock.
Cessnock. I went class. Knew there was a C in it, and I knew it was around Newcastle. So
Yeah.
Cessnock. Okay. Danny,
I've
you had
I've had a shocker.
you had a shocker. Today you have 2 fish. Yesterday you had 0 fish. So let's see what your 2 fish do for you, mate. 2 fish for 650 grams. Total of 650 grams. You're sitting in 44th place. There you go. Thanks a lot, Danny. Where is your mate Richard Benson?
Oh, I don't know. He'd be home drinking beer, I guess.
Are you watching Richard? Yeah, he's smiling now. And cheers, mate. I'm drinking beer. Adriano Tossolini. Adriano's from New South Wales. He got 1 fish yesterday for 480 grams. How'd you go today, Adriano?
Two of the same size today. So
2 of the same size, but you doubled up, mate. So you're getting twice as good. Okay, here we go. And we have 760 grams.
not even.
Not even. You're in 30th place.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
See you at the basin.
The basin. That's where we live around there anyway. I'll just do a recap after Gianni Zaniol comes up on stage. Gianni had 2 fish yesterday for 820 grams. Hi, Gianni, thank you.
Yeah, got the same.
You got
Maybe
the
a
same?
bit less, actually.
Where did you fish today, Gianni?
Line burners?
Line burners?
Yeah, right up river.
Right up river. Okay, 2 fish. Do you have any trouble? Do you lose anything up there on the racks?
Too many flathead.
Too many
like everyone else.
flatheads everywhere. Yeah, it would be a pretty good comp if it was a flathead
That's
comp.
what I keep
by the look of it.
saying.
You
Yeah.
right, there you go.
I'd be the master.
You're a master. Here we go. Your 2 fish weigh 630 grams,
Thank
mate. Okay, no, thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for competing. We'll see you again soon. Hey, the numbers are getting knocked off pretty quickly here. Lyndon Briggs is up on stage. Oh, Lyndon, take it away. I don't no questions. Tell us a story, mate. Tell the viewers.
Yeah, I've had a day of ups and downs. So I set my kayak up and then I jumped in the kayak and pushed out and I counted my rods and I had one less rod than I should have had. And so I kind of panicked a little bit and then I didn't know what to do. Got round to the start line and a big shout out to Gareth from Brisbane because he came round soaking wet and said, who lost a rod? And he's jumped in at chest deep water to grab a fishing rod. So it's obviously come out of the kayak and he picked it out of the water for me. So that was a win right there. I won the day right there.
There you go.
So that was the bad part. And then I went first cast, I got a fish. So that was a good part.
Well, it's all good. It's all good, mate. You got your rod back. You got the fish first cast. Unreal.
And just while I've got the mic, big shout out to Heath from Pro Lure for helping me out. And Luke, of course, is I'm sure watching. So thanks to them fellas.
Brilliant, mate. You're a good ambassador for Pro Lure, that's for sure. Okay, Lyndon, here we go. Let's see. You have...
I had 4 fish, but I measured one. It was too small. So.
Oh, shame, mate. Shrunk on you.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, mate. 3 fish for 1.19 kilos. You're in 5th place. You're in the top 10.
As long as I beat Michi, that's all right.
You did, though, mate. Did you?
I
Jason
don't know.
Leach was in 12th. Yeah, yes, you have. Well done. Thank you. Good on you. We'll just do a quick recap here now on the current standings. We have Matt Cameron from New South Wales on 3.84 kilos. In 2nd place on 3.29 kilos from New South Wales, Jack Gammy. In 3rd place on 3.14 kilos from New South Wales, Mark Young. Queenslander Steve Crawley on 2.99 kilos is in 4th place. On 2.99 kilos also is Lyndon Briggs from New South Wales. On 2.88 from New South Wales is Malcolm Halliday in 7th. In 8th place on 2.49 kilos from Queensland is Warren Cossell. In 9th place on 2.34 kilos from the ACT is John Chen. John hasn't weighed in today yet. He was the leader yesterday and he's still holding 9th place. In 10th place is Tony Petty from Victoria. And we have a couple of big guns to come. So let's see how we go. Next up, we have Wade Walker from Queensland. 2 fish yesterday, 590 grams. Wade's only brought in 1 today. Was the trip worth it, Wade?
It's always worth it.
Always worth it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter how many fish you get, mate. It's the fun you have with your mates.
There you go. Fantastic approach, mate. That's brilliant. Here we go. Let's see what your 1 fish weighs. 440 grams, 10 grams.
Yeah.
Now, what is it? 10 grams under the average size, mate.
Yeah, that's
well
right.
done.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's Brett Crow. Brett, paramedic from Huskisson in New South Wales. Brett has probably...
Vincenia.
You've moved.
No, I've always been there. I just
I'm
work in
talking about
Huskisson.
where you're the paramedic at.
Yeah,
okay?
Huskisson, yeah.
Brett is a paramedic in Huskisson, right, Brett?
That's it, correct.
Right. And you're from Vincenia.
Vincenia.
Fantastic. That's just up the road about a K. You know, it's not as bad as Lex Court across the bridge that he's so upset about. But anyway, Brett, here you go, mate. 1 fish for 410 grams.
Outstanding, thank you.
Outstanding. Brett, I'm disappointed for you, mate. But, you know,
So am I.
So are you. Disappointed for himself. See you back down there, Brett. And I hope you're not in an ambulance when you see me. Smiley Glen Allen. Good on you, mate. You're all smiles today. Oh, it's not a giant bag, but you have 4 fish.
Got a bag.
And he had 4 fish yesterday also. His 4 fish yesterday were 1.98 kilos. He needs 1.87 to take the lead. Let's see how you go, Glenn.
No way.
1.66 kilos. You're in second place. What do you think about that, Glenn?
That's good.
That's
Only
good.
in top 10, so.
Where did you
happy
fish
with
today, mate?
I went pretty much to the end of line burners, and I pretty much got the fish both days off the same floating pontoon. So.
Floating pontoons.
Yeah.
And what were you throwing up there?
A Samaki boom bait in bloodworm.
Okay. And that's what you generally use?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. A few off the mangroves as well.
Okay, cool. All right, Glenn, we're going to see you at the next event?
Yep, hopefully.
Are you chasing the spot in the Australian Championship?
I've already got one.
Already in the Australian Championship? Yep. Chasing the spot in the World's team?
Maybe.
Maybe. How many times have you represented Australia?
3.
3 times. China?
Sweden.
USA?
No.
You didn't go to Louisiana?
No.
Where was the other one?
Gold Coast.
Gold Coast, okay. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Next up, we have the current leader of the youth division, and he will be the undefeated leader of the youth division, on 2.22 kilos in 14th place. That's after all these other people have weighed in. He had 2.2 kilos for 4 fish yesterday, got 4 fish again today. Cullen had the big brim yesterday at 460 grams. You got another big fish in there today that's going to be his kicker. Here we go. Let's see. He needs 1.63 to take the lead. 1.69. You are now the current leader with 3.91 kilos. What do you think about that, Cullen?
Yeah, pretty good. Won't last for long, though.
Won't last long. Tell me something, Cullen. People looking at you going, who's this guy? He looks pretty young. How old are you?
16.
16 years old. Cullen, how many years have you been doing the tournament?
This is my first full year. I did a few rounds last year.
Keep that up. So you started when just after you turned 16?
Yeah, just after I turned 16.
You're allowed to do the series just at 16 years old. So your first event was where?
Hopkins River.
Hopkins River. Hold it up. Where did you come at Hopkins River in your first event ever at 16 years old?
First.
First. Unbelievable. How much money did you take home?
I don't remember.
Oh, 1,000 and something like that.
Yeah, something in the thousands.
Something in the thousands. Not bad. Better than working at Macca's. You going to weigh that fella? No? You reckon your other one's going to hold up? Okay, cool. Okay. So, Russell Babacule. Russell was sitting in second place at the end of day 1. He had 4 fish for 231 kilos. 2 points. Wow, that was a big. You were supposed to be fishing for brim, mate. Not 2.31. 2.31 kilos. You have 4 fish again today. They feel like they're a little bit lighter, Russell.
4 half fish today, pretty much. That
4
was,
half fish today. Okay.
That was really testing day on the water, that one.
What was the hard part for you, mate?
I think just the tides held up a lot longer than I thought they would. I really wanted them to drop out, so I think I had 1 fish at 1 o'clock, and I got my 4th one on the wall with about 15 to go. So I would have liked probably another hour of that water to drain out, but you can only sort of do what's in front of you.
Yeah. So you caught that last fish on the wall, and you fished the wall most of yesterday, I think.
No, I just sort of ran along the wall up into line burners, fished the racks all day, and then just ran back along the wall this afternoon. So there's a bit more of a nice trip home this other.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I can agree with you there. Here we go. Let's see. Russell needs 1.61 kilos to take the lead.
It's about 1.2.
He's not quite there. 1.24 kilos in 4th place. Russ, you're still in the money at the moment, mate.
Yeah.
Thank you. Gareth Rendell Goodhue from Queensland. Gareth was in 39th place at the end of, currently in 39th place. He had 2 fish yesterday for 890 grams. 3 fish today, got 1 more. We'll just get rid of a little bit of the water out of them here. A little bit of mass for, some of you people out there, but do you know how much a gram you need in water to weigh a gram?
No.
No? Me either. Okay. I do, but I'm not going to tell you. Okay, 1.05 kilos. You've moved up into 19th place. Not bad, mate. Trip down from Queensland. You driving back today?
Nah, stay the night, go back tomorrow.
Stay tonight, drive back tomorrow.
That's it.
No work tomorrow?
No work tomorrow.
Nice one.
Might go fishing.
Go fishing. Okay, on the way home. See you later, mate. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the big trip. Bradley Hart is from New South Wales. Bradley had 1 fish yesterday for 400 grams. What have we got today, mate? You got 1 fish again. And do you reckon he's going to make the 400 grams?
I think he's a bit bigger than the one yesterday.
Bit bigger than the one yesterday. Okay. Let's go. We could stake side bets on that. Oh, yes, mate. He is. 460 grams.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you. Rocking that hat, mate. They were in 1960. And they're back. They're back. Okay. Slow stroll up for Sean Chapman. Just cruising, taking his time. 4 fish yesterday for 2.2. You got 3 fish today.
3 fish today, yeah.
3 fish today. He needs 1.72 kilos to take the lead.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen? Okay, well, you're going to get up in the top 10 with this, surely. 1.72. You have 1 kilo right on, and it moves you into 6th place. What do you think about that?
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad. How many tournaments you've done for us, with us?
1.
What, this is it?
This is the first one.
This is your first tournament.
Yep.
You decided not to go first timers.
No.
You paid your money, so let's hope you're in the money.
That's it.
Good one, mate. Thanks for coming.
No
we want to
worries.
see you at more tournaments.
Will do.
Good on you. Next up, we have Philip Lever from New South Wales. Philip got a donut yesterday.
Yeah, big improvement.
And donut, for those people that don't know, is 0 fish.
It wasn't a double though,
You can take that, baby, mate.
It wasn't a double donut, thankfully.
Yeah. He's made up for it. He has 2 fish today. He needs 3.92 kilos to take the lead with these 2 fish.
Might just get there.
You got close, won't it? Here we go. Weighing 730 grams. You're in 45th place. Philip, great to see you.
Thanks a lot.
When do you reckon we'll see you again?
Next one.
Next tournament. Good one. Thank you. Okay. We're getting close to the end here. There's not too many more at the bump tub. We have Brendan Pichelle. Brendan had 4 fish yesterday for 2.04 kilos. He's got a big smile on his face.
Not that many now.
It's, I could tell it was irony there.
Yeah, it was a tough day.
Okay. 2 fish today. So Brendan is in 17th place at the moment. That's with everybody having weighed in. So he's got to move up. He's needs 1.88 to take the lead. That's not going to happen, but he is going to move up in his place. Brendan, you have 680 grams there. You're now in 12th place. Currently, that is what? About 88 Angler of the Year points, something like that. They'll start going down a little bit now. Not much. Okay, here we go. Luke Rogan. Luke won the tournament here last time in 2017. He had 4 fish yesterday with 2.05 kilos. He is rocking one of those Sunstead Hobie shirts. He didn't have that on yesterday, did you, mate?
Nah.
No. Holy cow, it's a big... Take the mic, mate. You're going to need it. This is a bag.
Yeah.
This is a serious bag.
Pretty happy.
Okay, pretty happy. Where did you go to get this bag? We saw you sneak... When everyone went that way, you went the opposite way, behind their backs. You peered out from under that bridge with 1 fish.
Yep.
Tell us your story from there on, mate.
Oh, so I went up there, I got 1 fish that was just legal. And then I saw heaps of big fish up there, but I couldn't catch them, so I just moved on. Then I went back up to where I went yesterday, and these little cul-de-sac looking, canal looking things. There's probably five pontoons in one of them, and then the other one's got probably 10. And I just went back and forwards all day. And then probably on my second trip, I got a bag, upgraded the small one, and then I just upgraded for the rest of the day, just keep going back and forwards. It was kind of unbelievable, actually.
How many upgrades you reckon?
Probably 4 or 5.
4 or 5 upgrades. Okay, well, let's put this on scales and see how you go, mate. 1.87 kilos. Easy. Easy. Here we go. 2.7 kilos. You're obviously in the lead. Fantastic. You have 4.75 kilos. In second place now is 3.91. You've got a substantial lead there, mate. Do you want to weigh any of these?
Yeah, I think.
Or all of these fish individually?
Yeah, I'll weigh one.
Yeah, I would too. Okay. Doesn't think it's going to quite make it. Okay, here we go. Let's try this one. He needs 961 grams to take the lead with the big brim. No, didn't make it, mate. Not quite. You want to weigh the other one?
Yeah, mate.
You might have pulled the wrong one out there, mate.
No, this is the bigger one, I think. But I think it's definitely smaller.
Okay, yeah, it felt smaller straight away when you put it in, but, you know, hey. See? I told you, 770 grams. You've got to be happy with this bag. Fantastic effort, Luke. This could be 2 in a row, mate. Fantastic.
we'll see.
Yeah. Well, is it the last one or we got 2 to go? Last one. Well, now it's up to the guy who was in the lead yesterday, Jonathan Chen. I know he had 4 fish because we did a live, we went live on Facebook and the website with Jonathan. No, hasn't got the Luke weight.
No,
hasn't got that feel.
I think he's got me.
Oh, how much
Definitely.
lead did he have over you? Yeah. Okay, here we go, John. So, hang on, before we do, thank you very much. You were, you got mic'd up and we spoke to you in the canals. We saw you catch 1, 2, maybe 3 fish.
Yep.
During the time you were alive.
And lost a couple too.
You lost a couple as well. Talked really well, John. Great work, mate. We were very happy to have mic'd you up. But we're a little bit disappointed now because guess what? Well, we might not be. Because we were going to mic up Luke, right?
Oh, you should have.
And, yeah. I don't know. Here we go, John. I know you're... I'm looking around at the amount of money that might drop out of his wallet right here. But here we go. He needs 2.42 kilos to hold the lead he had yesterday. Here we go. He needs 2 point... Okay. They're in. Bad luck, Johnny. Second place. Great effort, mate. Deserved it. Good job, though. Fantastic. Luke Rogan. Okay. That's it, I think. That was the last person we weighed in. The scorers have to do a little bit of work at the moment, but we've got presentation in probably 5 minutes or so if the people online want to hang around and watch that. I'd like to thank all the anglers that have competed here over the weekend. We really appreciate it. In 2017, we had 45 anglers compete in Port Macquarie. This year, we had 70 anglers, so brilliant effort and fantastic for all those people that travelled right down from Queensland, from the ACT. Jonathan Chen was an ACT competitor. Victoria, Ruth Beebe flew in, the only female competitor. Ladies, we need to see you at our events. We need to see more of you. Ruth Beebe just walking away with too much. So, let's see. We'll kill this. Can I just run through these? No, I won't. I can run through the top 10 while we're just, using up a bit of time. In first place on 4.75 kilos from Queensland is Luke Rogan. On 4.37 from the ACT is Johnny Chen. In third place on 3.91 kilos from New South Wales is 16-year-old Cullen DiMartina. Matt Cameron from New South Wales on 3.84 kilos came fourth. Fifth place was taken out by Glenn Allen from New South Wales. Glenn had 3.64 kilos. In sixth place was Russell Babacule, who was second place yesterday. He had 3.55 kilo total. Russell's from New South Wales. Jack Gammy from New South Wales with 3.29 kilos came seventh. He'd love to have been second, but he's seventh. In eighth place with 3.20 kilos from New South Wales is Sean Chapman. In ninth place with 3.14 kilos is Mark Young from New South Wales. And in 10th place is Steve Crawley with 2.99 kilos, and Steve's from Queensland. If you want to check out the full results, they're not posted yet, but they will be shortly. Well, when I say shortly, within the next hour or so. You can look on hobbyfishing.com.au and look for the Brim round and scroll down to Port Macquarie, Lowrance round 8, and you'll be able to see photo galleries, you'll be able to see the final results, and later on, probably Tuesday, you'll get a report written, and that will also appear there. And I think we're ready now to do the presentation. Up on stage we have James Kilpatrick. Hey James. Good mate. James is the owner and our dealer at in the Newcastle area. Hunter Water Sports, HWS, as he's liking pretty much now. You're sort of pushing for the HWS angle, are you? Nice one. Anyway, James is going to help with the presentation here. James, we might just start with the youth. Let's get Cullen straight up and give him his youth prize if he's still around. Left. As there you go, youth, right there. Okay, and can you just rip that off there and give them that? Watch they get spiked. Looks like we're going to wait for Cullen to come. He's not quite ready, so we might just see what we can work before we get him up here. He's coming? Yeah, he's running now. Yeah, lucky's a fisherman because he's sure not a runner. Okay, Cullen had 8 fish total for 3.91 kilos. We'll get Cullen up again in a second, but oh look, nice work, Jim, taking the photos. Lovely boys. Don't take one of James, it's all right, Mark. All right, the women's division was won by Ruth Beebe from Victoria. Ruth's here. Ruth had 1 fish for 330 grams. She wants me not to mention it. We'll just say Ruth won the women's division. Well done, Ruth. Thank you. Flying out to Victoria in about an hour or so. Okay, Ruth. See ya. Have a safe trip. You're welcome. If anybody heard that, thanks for the kayak. I didn't give her a kayak. We lent her one. We'll say that. The Masters division. Is Mark Knight around? Yeah, here comes Mark. Mark got 4 fish over the 2 days, weighing in at 1.44 kilos. Hang there for yeah, that's the way. Thank you. Jim's setting me up now. Monster Mover. Are we doing the Monster Mover, Jim? Okay, the Monster Mover is the person that moved the greatest amount in weight over the 2 days of fishing. And the winner is, Jim? Paul Dunlop from New South Wales. Newcastle boy. There he is. I found... Oh, there's Jim. Yeah. Paul had no fish on the day 1 and 4 fish today, weighing 1.52 kilos. Mortgage Corp have been helping us out for a number of years now. you'll get in touch. They'll get in touch with you and send you a beautiful gift, Paul. So, yeah, go and check your mail every day. You better get onto it, Neil. Get onto it, mate. Neil will be watching right now. Hi, Neil. Good to see you. Neil Carstairs used to compete in all our rounds. He's too busy now making money. He'll be back soon. We'll get him to buy the series. Okay. The final results now. Okay, here we go. In first place from... 10th. You want to work your way up. Sorry, guys. Amateur. It's all right. In 10th place from Queensland, Steve Crawley. Steve had 7 fish for 3.14 kilos, and Steve is going to take home a cheque worth $150 and a sponsor prize pack. Good on you, Steve. Good to see you again, mate. See ya. In 9th place, Marcus Youngus. Mark Young is from the Central Coast in New South Wales. Mark had 7 fish for 3.14 kilos. Steve won. By the way, I got that wrong. Steve Crawley took home $130. I gave him an extra. I'll give you the 20 out of my pocket, Steve. Thanks, mate. Keep the change. Mark Young was the winner of $150 for 9th place. In 8th place from New South Wales, we have Sean Chapman. 7 fish for 3.2 kilos. Sean's here. Sean takes home $180 in the sponsor prize pack. Good on you, Sean. There you go. In 7th place, Jack Gammy from New South Wales. Jack got 8 fish for 3.29 kilos. He takes home a sponsor prize pack and $210. More than his father pays him for a week. Okay, here we go. Russell Babacule in 6th place. Russell's from New South Wales. He got 8 fish for 3.55 kilos. And Russell takes home a sponsor prize pack and $230. Good on you, Russ. Be able to buy baby clothes with that, mate? Yeah, I know. So nappies. Don't buy disposables, mate. They're gone. You don't do that anymore. That was for a bad generation. Here we go. 5th place, Glenn Allen from New South Wales. Glenn had 8 fish for 3.64 kilos. Glenn takes home a sponsor prize pack and $260. Good on you, Glenn. Catch you, mate. Matt Cameron came 4th. Matt's from New South Wales. Matt got 8 fish for 3.84 kilos. He takes $310 home and a sponsor prize pack. Good on you, Matt. We've got to see you travelling down a little bit further south, mate. Come further north. We do. We do. In 3rd place. In 3rd place, and the winner of the Big Brim with his 960 gram fish yesterday is Cullen Di Martina from New South Wales. Cullen had 8 fish for 3.91 kilos. Cullen takes home, that's all right, yeah, $100 for the Atomic Big Brim. Thank you, Atomic, for your sponsorship. I think I missed Atomic when I went through the sponsors earlier. Hey, how could I do that? Atomic, a special moment here for Atomic. I apologise, but Atomic have been a sponsor probably from the beginning virtually. Fantastic. Excellent. Cullen, great to see you again, mate. Keep up that fishing. You're going to be Australia's team leader one day, soon. I'm predicting it. You heard it here first. Mark Young down here, he'll be an old man, grey haired like me, 66. He'll be fishing, he'll be struggling, and he'll be your captain. You'll get in the team, Mark. You know, Angler's Choice Award. Okay, well, I'm sure you do. Okay, in 2nd place, the leader after day 1 from the ACT with 8 fish for 430 for 4 kilos and 370 grams is Jonathan Chen. Johnny takes home $1,030 and a lovely reel from Daiwa. The top three, by the way, could you just stick around? We just get you back, get some photos of the three of you, and also first and second, we need to just have a quick talk to you. And in first place, two-time Port Macquarie winner, 2 in a row, go to Luke Rogan from Queensland. Luke got 8 fish for 4.75 kilos. He takes home a prize purse of $1,980. And he didn't get a reel. Oh, shocker. Good one. Nice one, Luke. Luke, you might as well hang here, mate. There you go. You did a whole lot of talking before, but let's just spread things out. Tell us a little bit about the gear that you use and some of the techniques you use and strategies, you know, and how much planning you go ahead with before you come to a place like this.
Okay. I'm running cross-stage rods, Major Craft, obviously.
Keep that up.
Sorry. Yeah, cross-stage, Major Craft cross-stage rods, Steve's reels, you know, just whatever. It depends where I go. I change my lines all the time to like what pound, and if I'm changing, like running braid or straight through. I caught my biggest fish today on a bent minnow, OSP bent minnow, which I was quite happy about. It's always good when someone throws some bread in the water, straight onto it. Yeah, no, I fished locally today. I literally didn't paddle very far at all. I feel great.
Did you go to the same places you went to in 2017?
No, I did yesterday, but they didn't produce yesterday. I got 1 fish early on, and then it just went to crap really. So I seen a lot of big fish there, but they just didn't want to eat anything.
So you had a good bag yesterday. So what made you change your plan to not go to that place and to go somewhere where you hadn't really been?
Well, that's the place I went yesterday afternoon and pretty much upgraded I got a whole bag there and upgraded as well, and then that's why I thought I'll go back there at the same tide today, and I banged them. So
nice one, mate.
Happy days.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to talk to you a little bit more and get some more information about your gear, and we'll get you with a photo with the 3 guys. So again, thank you, mate. Congratulations. Brilliant effort. Good to see you. And Johnny, where's Johnny Chen? Is he bolted? No, here he is. John, he's struggling at the moment. He looks like he's exhausted. John.
Yes.
Mate, brilliant effort. It's always great to see you, mate. You're just such a good role model for people who do fishing and stuff like that. You like to fish for bass as well. You haven't fished all of the rounds for Hobie, but you know, how many rounds have you done this year?
This is my 4th round, so hopefully next round get more angler viewpoints and be up there for the Worlds.
I reckon, John. What do you got? Now, let's just, those 4 rounds. You got a 2nd here.
Yep.
What are the other?
A 3rd at Woi Woi.
3rd at Woi Woi.
A 4th in Sydney.
4th in Sydney.
And I can't remember what I got in BEM.
Didn't you win?
No.
You got in the top 10?
I'm not too sure if I was in the top 10.
Okay, I'm not sure either. Can't recall that. But, you know, you're right up there in the Angler of the Year points, so you've got a big chance of making the Aussie team.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you going to do another round to crack your 5?
Yeah, I'm going to the Basin and then to Marlow.
So you're going to make sure of it.
And
okay.
I like both of those places.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. All right, John. What gear? Tell us about your gear you used today.
So pretty much today was Miller rods. I used the Grub Freak and also a Brim Buster.
Yep.
So pretty much 1,000 reels, Stratic 1000s, and pretty much 5 pound leader,
what
gold
sort?
crabbies.
What sort of leader?
J-braid.
J-braid?
So Daiwa J-braid.
Daiwa J-braid.
And 5 pound Sunline, FC Rock Hard.
Nice.
And pretty much on 1/28 jig head with a 2-inch crabby. Pretty much chuck that all day.
Okay, cool. All right, John. Well, we might get you and Cullen, come back up. Thanks, John. Good on you, mate. Hey, we need to still get a photo of the three of you guys, the top three, please. So that won't take a second. Cullen, quickly. Up here, mate. Tell us about the gear that you used to get that fish that probably beat the next biggest fish by a couple of 100 grams. It was a standout.
Yeah, the rod was a Daiwa Silver Wolf, 1 to 3, 7'2". Reel was a Daiwa, what was it? Daiwa Caldia? Yeah, Daiwa Caldia with a 6-pound J-braid for braid and 3-pound Yamamoto Chinu Harris for leader. And I used a Gulp Crabby 2-inch with a 1/28 jig.
So where'd you get this fella?
That was in the canals.
In the canals. The first canal, the small one, or that bigger canal system?
The big
canal one.
system.
Okay. And what were you throwing at?
I was throwing at the pontoon.
So you just in a pontoon. Did you see him?
No, I didn't see it. I skipped under a sort of shag on the side of the pontoon. Skipped under it. Yeah.
Bang.
Yep.
Hit it. Did you know he was big when you got him?
Yeah, instantly.
He was instantly. Okay. Okay, cool. How'd you feel when you pulled him on board?
Yeah, pretty good. I was on my way out of the canals to come back. I was running out of time, so yeah. Good upgrade.
Upgrade. He was an upgrade as well. Magnificent upgrade. Cullen, mate, congratulations. Good to see you at the events. Bring some of your mates from school, mate. Just tell them about the money. You know, they have to work at McDonald's for weeks and months and months to get this sort of bucks you're making, mate. Okay, thanks everybody. Great to see everybody. Thanks for coming to all the anglers, making the effort to travel from all over the country. Safe trip home to everybody. Our next event is there's one in Albany, I think, in Western Australia. Next weekend. There actually are a few anglers from the east travelling over to that event. The guys over there really need some support from the people on the east, South Australians. It's just a little short hop across the Nullarbor. I'd like to thank Billy Woods for helping out, Dave Hedge for taking photos today, Byron Hill for taking photos yesterday, Mark Young, who pretended that he was helping us. Who else was there? And, of course, James Kilpatrick, who sat there with Jim Barry, our tournament director, and helped Jim with the scoring. But I'd really like to thank Jim Barry, who puts in a big effort with all these events all throughout the year, year after year after year. Jim, you put in a great amount of work. You really are dedicated. Thank you. And thanks to everybody for watching.